Hi everyone, Robyn here from One Drop Essentials. We are live this wonderful Thursday evening, the 26th of September, in our One Drop Essentials public education group. But you may be catching us on YouTube or Instagram TV. So hello to everyone. Let's invite some people along on Facebook to join us. I hope you're all having a wonderful Thursday evening. Oh, hi ladies, heaps of you joined us already. Happy Thursday, thanks for joining us. We've got a bit of content that we are going to get through tonight. So I've got some cool little tips and tricks that I've picked up along the way, and a few oils that a lot of people don't know a lot about. So we're going to learn a little bit about those, and we're going to look at some solutions as we head into summer here in Australia. It's certainly started to warm up a lot more in the northern parts of Australia. Not so much in Tassie yet, but they're getting there as well. You know, I think might have had some 20-degree temperatures. But it's getting a little bit worse than that here in far north Queensland. But we're going to learn about a lot of different ways that you can use your oils and your dōTERRA products to really support you through the season. So let's jump right into it. Let me know if you have any questions as we're going, and I'll try to make sure if I can to answer them as we go. The first oil that we're going to talk about is light. What is happening here? Arborvitae. Can't even see it there. Arborvitae. So this little pocket only comes in a 5 ml bottle. It's so warm. That's the first thing that I get from it. It's woody, but dirty, that earth smell to it as well. And the oil itself is actually like bright orange. It is amazing for protecting against environmental and seasonal threats as well. So as the seasons change, a lot of us can go through that. The actual reason that I want to talk about this oil is because I stumbled across this amazing trick today, and a friend has told me about using Arborvitae to get rid of fruit flies. Now, I haven't chest run it myself yet, but we do have a fruit fly problem like 90% of the time. So we are going to give this a test run. And I'm sure Dale's watching now, and he'll be probably knocking on the door to try and get this, because the fruit flies drive him batty. So I'm used to fruit flies, I guess. Like, they annoy me as well, but I grew up in far north Queensland, and fruit flies are just part of life. Whereas Dale hasn't really come across them that much from Tasmania. So they're one thing that drive him nuts around our fruit around here. So what I learned is that putting a couple of drops of Arborvitae on a cotton wool ball, and if you've got like a bowl of bananas or avocados or things that you don't have in the fridge, out on the kitchen bench, pop your cotton wool ball with some Arborvitae on it into your fruit bowl. No more fruit flies. You know, for us, one of the things that they hang around the most is our coffee machine. They hang around the Nespresso because there's always like little drips of water that sit on the end of the Nespresso machine. But obviously the coffee pods are a little bit damp still, even when they're sitting in the canister at the back. So no matter how many times we empty that thing, there's always got a coffee pod in it somewhere, and there's just moisture about, right? So the fruit flies are thinking that there's something there. Sorry, I've got an itchy head for some reason. Probably kids have given me something. Put some tea tree in my shampoo tonight, and that'll make a difference. Anyway, Arborvitae. So yeah, for fruit flies, here's a hot summer trick, right? This is probably the best thing I like. Yes, I am talking about fruit flies, Jeanette. This is probably one of the coolest things that I learned for summer. Correct me if I'm wrong. One of the most annoying things that happens to your glass of wine in summer is fruit flies. and flies ending up in it. So Arborvitae being an insect repellent, put a little bit, take the top off, put a drop on your finger, wipe it on your wine glass. I don't even have a wine glass in here, but I have a water glass. Because I'm responsible, I'm not drinking while I'm doing my video. If that was your wine glass, for instance, put your drop of Arborvitae down here. Just rub it on the side of your glass where you're not going to get it on your lips or anything. Keep those little suckers away from your wine. That's a win for me. I'd rather not have fruit flies in my wine. Ooh, nits. I don't have nits, Jeanette. Thank you. All right. So that is my Arborvitae trick. But what else do we need to know about Arborvitae? It is great for purifying the air as well. You can use it just to, it's like some people don't like those citronella smells and things like that. So Arborvitae definitely doesn't smell like that. But you can use it as an insect repellent, like if you're going, you know, doing the Red Arrow or doing a hike or something, or far out these days walking the Esplanade. Put a drop on your wrists and on your ankles. Keep all the nasties away from you while you're walking. What else have we got in these notes? Moths. Yeah, this would be amazing. You know, the little timber, and Jeanette, you're probably the person who knows where to get these, does it work for children to keep them away? Maybe. It doesn't, like, kids may not like the smell of it, but you know those little mothballs that you used to be able to buy, the little, they're cedarwood balls, aren't they? But anyway, little tiny like pine balls, basically. Put some Arborvitae on those, put them in your cupboard, keep out the silverfish and the moths and things that are going in. Put some in with your winter clothes that you're packing away now. It's going to keep the insects and bugs out. You know, you use a vacuum seal bag, right? But by the time you get it out next winter, miraculously, that vacuum seal bag is not vacuum sealed anymore. So putting some of this in there, even if you don't have those little seed balls, put some on some cotton wool balls and put it in amongst your clothes. Like, go to town. Don't put it in your white clothes because it is orange in colour, right? So maybe put some like in a toilet roll and staple the ends of the toilet roll shut so the ball itself can't get out. That way you're not going to get any of it on your clothes, but it's still going to put that aroma through the whole thing. Yeah, you could absolutely use the Banksia pods for those, Jeanette. They would be really good. Like, that would be a great little diffuser to have sort of at your outdoor entertaining area, and even sort of underneath your outdoor entertainment table. You can have your little, you can buy little Banksia seed pods that they've drilled a core hole through the middle of it, and you can put oils in the middle of it and it will naturally diffuse through the seed pod holes where the seed pods were on the Banksia. So they would be amazing to just sit naturally underneath the table and put those in. Arborvitae is amazing for if you're making up a cologne for your husband, partner, father, significant other. Like, it is amazing for people who really like that woody, earthy tone. They are beautiful for it. For those of you who meditate, Arborvitae is amazing, right? So it's not an overpowering smell, but it is a very earth smell. It just smells like earth to me. And that woody, like I said at the start, it's a warm smell is what I smell. I get warmth from it straight away. Absolutely use this while you're going to be meditating, because it's like a warm hug. Imagine having a warm hug while you're meditating. So that's amazing for that. You can mix it in your mulch while you're gardening to keep the pests away from your plants. Like, there's one for Ben Jana, so hopefully he can incorporate that into his next mulching effort at your place. It would be great to put in the mulch of your veggie patch. if you're this time of year as things are starting to dry out, make sure your mulch is kept up. I'm sure Jana and Ben will be able to help us out from with the gardening side of things, but adding a couple of drops of Arborvitae to your mulch mix, amazing. All right, Arborvitae. Does anyone else have any other questions? I want to touch, sorry about that noise. I want to touch on the Emotions and Essential Oils book and Arborvitae in there. So Arborvitae is the oil of divine grace. Arborvitae assists individuals who believe or act like all progress must be made through struggle and solitary effort. Instead of trusting in the divine, these individuals unconsciously block divine aid, choosing instead to live by their own efforts. Arborvitae addresses the need to control one's outcomes in life. It invites individuals to live with peace and joy by trusting in the abundant flow of divine grace. It helps deal with negative emotions of being willful, excessive effort, distrusting, rigid, fearful, and controlling. Its positive properties are peaceful, surrender, grounded, trusting, relaxed, and grace. So you might remember last week I talked about, doing intuitive picks with your oils and stuff, and what oil you're just attracted to at that point in time. I admit today I did see the fruit flies thing and I went, absolutely, that's something I want to tell everyone about. But other than that, I'd kind of forgotten about it by the time I pulled it out of my oils box and I went, this is an oil that I don't use that much. I need to learn more about it, and everyone here would probably need to learn more about it as well. And then I read that and I go, there's probably a reason that I picked this oil out, and the reason probably is that I will keep this now by my bedside. Divine grace. Perfect. Smothering your kidney, that's all right. Dilute it for her at least, Jeanette. All right, so that is Arborvitae. Right, the next thing that I want to talk about in between there is the benefits of belly button oiling, putting your oils in your belly button. Now, I'm going to spare you, and I'm not going to show you my belly button oil application, but you've all heard the stories of me getting on a plane and having to use my digestive health roller on my stomach when I fly because I get really bloated, and me like leaning back on a little tiny plane and, putting oil in my belly button. So there are some amazing benefits to putting oils in your belly button. Some of the really, really obvious ones is it's not right next to your face. It's not on your hands. You run less risk of putting it on your face. If it's a smell that you don't like, it's not here, you're just getting a general sort of whiff of it. And it's just, the benefits of putting oils on your skin, right? Applying oils to your belly, applying oils to your spine can be so beneficial. There's lots of blood vessels there. It's lots of nerve endings. You're getting to those things really quickly through that transdermal approach. So just using it through your skin, but not everyone can reach their spine, right? I'm pretty. There's not much of my spine I can reach. So belly button oiling is so simple, so amazing, and it's a protected area. So essentially you're not rubbing off your oils onto your clothes. You're not rubbing them off onto your couch, onto your kids, onto all of those things. You're putting them inside your belly button, and you're still getting the full effect of that oil being soaked into your skin. Now, if you read up on it, there are some amazing benefits people talk about for using essential oils in your belly button. And there's a bit of science that is about both science and natural therapies and remedies that talk about the benefits of using natural products through your belly button. This is the first place that you were connected to human life, and about the spirit of those types of things. So, but I've got a list here, and I'm going to post this, you guys. So I'm going to read some stuff out to you now of some oils that are amazing to use in your belly button, and the results that you can, how those oils can help you. But I'm going to post the full image of it, so you will be able to see it as well. Arborvitae, that we just talked about, promotes clear and healthy looking skin and is a powerful cleansing and purifying agent. So one of the things that I read up when I was learning all about this belly button oiling was how the nerve endings and blood vessels in your navel actually respond and sense things. So if there's a lack of moisture in a part of your body, your body can sense all of those things through your belly button. But leaving that element of science out of it, when you apply oils to your skin, within 20 minutes, they are throughout your entire body. 20 minutes, your entire body. So the idea with putting oils on your belly button is you're not rubbing any of it off. It's all sitting there. It's protected with a carrier oil, so it's not just dissipating into the atmosphere, and your body is absorbing as much of it as it can. So all of those benefits, you are getting as much of as possible, right? So one of the other ones that I want to talk about is the new oil that's coming out. It's called Adaptive. Now, I'm super excited to try it because it's amazing. All of the testimonials I've heard now, the reason why I don't have it is this oil has come out at the US convention. It was one of the 13 new products released at convention. You can purchase the convention kit as at the 1st of October, right? So when you buy the convention kit as a kit, it is heavily discounted. Most of the products you will also be able to buy as at the 1st of October. There are some that won't be available until January next year, but as at the 1st of October, most will be available. Here's the catch. They're only going to be available from the US back office until further notice. So we are very lucky in that we do have access to that US back office, but it does mean that if some of these products or all of these products are things that you're interested in, absolutely look to invest in that kit when it comes out at the 1st of October, because it's heavily discounted and we want those discounts when we're having to convert our currency. So I don't know what the price is going to be. They've only released the US price at the moment, so we don't know what the Australian equivalent is going to be. Sorry, and when I say the US price, the price for people in the US. So while our website says US dollars, it's not necessarily telling you what the US dollars are for Australia. Sorry, that's so confusing. I'm not putting my words together properly. It says US dollars, but when we look at it, it tells us the US dollars that we have to pay. So you'll see it says USAU. That is the US dollars price for people in Australia. And that is because the prices are adjusted somewhat by dōTERRA so that we get something that's a little bit different. Okay, so Adaptive is one of those new oils, and I am so looking forward to this. It's coming out in a touch roller. It's coming out in a 15 ml bottle, and it is coming out in soft gels as well. I want the lot, right? Helps empower and encourage when adapting to new or stressful situations. Dude, my whole life is a stressful situation. I am juggling so many stuff. And the feedback that I'm hearing and the results that I'm hearing from people in the US who got their convention kit, it is that people are just getting stuff done. They're, rolling on this Adaptive, and they're like, boom, let's, get this done, and tick stuff off the list, and everyone's just being super productive. And I'm like, that's me. It's the back end of the year. I am not being productive at all with my time. So I am dying to get this oil so I can be a little bit more productive. Some of the others that are great that we've talked about before is copaiba, or copaiba as it's correctly pronounced, provides antioxidant support and soothes the nervous system. So amazing. Copaiba works on, you know, all of the systems of the body. So applying that, you cannot go wrong. Helichrysum helps promote a healthy metabolism when applying it to your belly button. Great. We're going to talk a little bit about metabolism tonight, and a few other little gut-related things. Roman chamomile soothes all body systems and has a calming effect on skin, mind, and body. So we all know Roman chamomile for its amazing calming effects and help with kids with teething and soothing and stuff like that. So yeah, Whisper, a big fan. Promotes calming emotions throughout the day. So, you know, the benefits of applying those oils to your belly button is amazing. The one thing you need to remember is don't apply any of the hot oils to your belly button. That's just crazy. Don't apply your oregano. Don't apply peppermint to your belly button. Like, don't apply ice blue to your belly button. Please, dear God, don't do that. Don't apply wintergreen to your belly button. Let's use some common sense. It is a sensitive area that doesn't get exposed to many things. So let's keep it to oils that aren't going to hurt you. So yeah, I've got a whole sheet, you guys, on belly button oiling, and I am going to post that up to the pictures of this video afterwards. And if you're watching us on YouTube or Instagram and you want to access those images, jump on over and join us on One Drop Essentials Public Education, and all of those images will be there for you to see, so you can see all of the benefits of, like, there's, I don't know, 30 oils listed. Yeah, probably about 30 oils listed on this sheet. So, you know, lots of information there to have, obviously. All right. The next thing we're going to talk about is the bone nutrient complex. We're going to come back to some other oils. Can you just come around and do my belly button? For sure. I'll be there soon, Jeanette. Imagine when I walk back out into the lounge room and go, hey, Dale, roll my belly button. If he hasn't watched this, he's not going to have a clue what I'm on about. All right. Bone nutrient complex is this sucker. These bad boys here. Now, they are a decent sized tablet, so I do want to show them to you. They're no bigger than like your Alpha CRS or anything. This is them here. So we all know how women can lack bone density and calcium in their bones and the vital nutrients that we need to build strong and healthy bones. This is, again, when we talk about the dōTERRA supplements, the thing that I love the most is the ingredients. These products are bioavailable, which means they're real food. This is stuff that your body recognizes. If you are someone who has teenage girls, this is absolutely something that you want to be getting them into now. So this is, again, only available from the US back office, but bone nutrient complex provides optimal levels of vitamins and minerals essential for developing and maintaining healthy bone mass and density. So that's why I say for teenagers, right? When they're developing and building their bone density as fast and as humanly possible, you know, this is when you want to be pumping them full of all the good stuff so that their bone mass and density becomes amazing then for the rest of their life. Deficiencies in calcium and magnesium are often very pronounced in women's diets. So the bone nutrient complex provides 100% of the recommended daily amounts of calcium and magnesium, 100%. So that's amazing. In this day and age when, you know, if people are drinking, you know, calcium-rich milks and stuff like that, they're drinking skim milk and all of these different things. So let's be conscious of these things and how our supplements can support them. While nutrients for the bones can be consumed through diet, most women just aren't getting the calcium, magnesium, and other nutrients they need in their daily diet. You know, the fact of it is, you've heard me talk about it before when we talk about our lifelong vitality. The reason why we take supplements is our food isn't nutrient dense like it used to be. We are not eating as much raw produce as what we were once eating. Majority of things are being cooked. So there are a lot of consequences that come with all of those things. So I would encourage you to have as much of a raw diet as you can and that as you are comfortable with, but certainly keep in mind how you can use supplements to support yourself as well. Now, and importantly, when we're talking about teenagers, they're less likely to eat right. So they're less likely to be getting the things that they need to truly build strong bones at these key times in their life. So one of the reasons that I have been looking into this a lot more lately is because a very good friend of mine is in her late 60s and she has recently been diagnosed with a bone condition and was looking for some support for that. Now, the support that was being offered by her, she lives in a very remote part of Australia, and the support that was being offered by her medical centre was you need to take osteoneurofen. That's what will help you. Take osteoneurofen. Now, that's just a neurofen that's on a different level of strength to help you deal with those things. It's not actually helping anything else. Now, my friend doesn't, she doesn't take Panadol. She doesn't take Nurofen. She doesn't have any of those things. She also has diabetes, and so she is always very conscious of how her kidneys are going to react to taking painkillers and things like that, and things that don't play nice in your stomach. She didn't want to, she's not going to use an osteoneurofen or anything like that. And we were having a chat about it. I said, well, I can give you something natural to try if you were willing to try that. And her simple response was, I'm willing to try anything, because she's waking up in agony and she's finding it very hard to move about. I bought her a bottle of the bone nutrient complex, and the intake requirement is to take 4 of these per day. She's taking 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening, and she's been feeling amazing. So she hasn't had to. At the same time, she purchased the Deep Blue supplements, so that if she was having a greater level of pain, that she could use those as well as a natural solution. And she also purchased the Deep Blue rub because she'd already had amazing results with that. So, but when I chatted to her today, she hasn't used her Deep Blue supplements very much at all, and she hasn't used her Deep Blue rub at all, not at all. So that is phenomenal for me to hear, that simply taking this supplement and supplementing your diet with what your body needs and is lacking has provided her so much relief. So, you know, there are natural solutions out there if you're willing to look for them, and if you're willing to try and stay on top of things. And yeah, it's just a matter of having a look and seeing what works for you. So I love that essential oils are available for us to replace those things with. So sorry, Jeanette, what can you replace glucosamine and fish oil with? our E-omegas, the earth and ocean fats. So the omega fats that dōTERRA provides are not, they're not a strict fish oil, and they certainly don't repeat on you like a fish oil. I've taken fish oils before, and because my mum said, you have to take fish oils, and thank God she's not on Facebook or anything, so she can't see this. But I can't do it. They just repeat on me for forever. Like, there's just no end to how those things repeat on me. I haven't had that with the omegas at all. So, and I know Alex, who's not joining us tonight, but she takes extra of the omega fats because she needs more fats in her diet as well. Yeah. And Jeanette, I'm not sure about that with the lifelong vitality. Jeanette had a question here for those who can't see it. Lifelong Vitality says don't use it if you plan on getting pregnant. Any further info on that? When should you stop? I have not seen that on any of the bottles, and I'll have to look into it for you and contact dōTERRA, because my friends have actually been using it as an antenatal vitamin and supplement and have never felt better. A girlfriend who was really, really sick with her first pregnancy, trying to take things like Elevate and other, popular antenatal vitamins that you get from popular prenatal vitamins that you get from the chemist. She wasn't like that with Lifelong Vitality at all. So yeah, that's a strange one to me. I haven't seen that, but I'll certainly pick that up with you again. So, things like bone nutrient complex are an amazing thing to have. If you've got teenage girls, I would absolutely be wanting to get some of this into them. Perhaps not even at, well, it says here you go, teen and adult women take 4 capsules daily with food, or 2 to 3 with Lifelong Vitality daily. So if they're already taking Lifelong Vitality, you can take 2 to 3 of them as well. So you're obviously getting some of those supplements from your Lifelong Vitality in terms of the calcium and magnesium, but to get a full dose, you want to be taking the bone nutrient complex as well. So that's the bone nutrient complex, guys, available from the US. You can get it in a pack that it comes with the phytoestrogen complex as well. So I'm not going to go into that tonight because we've just got a couple of other things to get through, and I'm conscious of how long our videos go for. But yes, bone nutrient complex is absolutely one I can wholeheartedly recommend. All right. The last thing, I was going to talk about myrrh as well, but I'm going to talk about this other product because it's something that I have had amazing experiences with just this week. So this is another supplement product, and again, you can only get it from the US. Terrazymes, it's called. Digestive Enzyme Complex. Now, what it says on the bottle is it supports healthy digestion and metabolic processes. Digestzen Terrazyme is a proprietary blend of whole food digestive enzymes and mineral cofactors that are often deficient in cooked, processed, and preservative-laden foods. Terrazymes support healthy digestion, enzymatic function, and cellular metabolism. All right, let me explain that. Everything you do, everything your body does requires enzymes, requires types of enzymes in your body to do all of your bodily functions, right? Now, we absorb additional enzymes from the food that we eat, in theory. When you're eating overly cooked food, when you're eating processed foods, you are not getting the enzymes that you need to be getting out of that food. Now, the idea is when you're eating your food, the enzymes that you're eating as well are helping your body's enzymes to top up the supplies, if you like. When you're not getting that, your body's having to use what it's got. Now, yes, you have digestive enzymes that help you digest things. they are finite if you are not topping them up. If you are not having a great diet of raw and unprocessed foods and providing yourself with those nutrient-rich foods, you are not topping up those enzymes. When you're digestive, but you still keep eating, right? So even if you're eating processed foods and cooked foods all the time and not having an element of a raw diet, you're not getting those enzymes. But you're still eating food, so they still need to be digested. Your body still needs to break that food down so you can absorb something from it nutrient-wise, and then it has to break it down enough to get rid of the waste. Those digestive enzymes, as I said, will deplete. What happens is your body still needs to digest them, so it steals enzymes from other places. The first place, your metabolism. It steals your metabolic enzymes to help do that function. This can be part of the reason why we see a slowing of metabolisms. Your metabolism is struggling to work because all of these other things. But not just that, it's the other things as well. So you know yourself when you haven't drunk enough water, when you haven't eaten properly. I know when I haven't eaten properly throughout the day, I am A, a bitch, and B, I can't string thoughts together. The moment I am disrupted by one of the kids, I've completely lost my train of thought. I've no idea what I was talking about. No idea where I'm going. Like walking into the kitchen going, picking up my phone to go, I need to look that up. Picking up my phone and going, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm here for, basically. All of the rest of the processes that your body has to do, building muscles and using your brain and eyesight and all of those important things, your body doesn't have the enzymes that it needs, because the first thing it's going to do is try and do the digestive stuff, right? So everything else gets borrowed from. And when I say borrowed, they don't give anything back. What Terrazymes do is these are designed to be taken with a meal, and they support your body with those enzymes. So it provides you the enzymes that you should be getting from eating a raw whole foods diet. I am telling you that these are amazeballs. I haven't done the experiment myself, but I saw another chick do it with something that's totally unprocessed. Totally processed, not real food, not, like one of those chocolate pudding cups. It wasn't a Milo branded cup, but it was some American branded cup. Anyway, she takes a Terrazyme capsule, and this is what they look like. They're a bit little speckly eggs. That's what I think of them as, anyway. And she empties it into the pudding cup, right? And the pudding cup's like thick. You can turn the spoon upside down and nothing falls off it, and totally natural. And then she puts one of these in it and just continues talking and just continues stirring, and within 2 minutes of her finishing talking, this pudding is water. I kid you not, it is brown poo water, because the enzymes in this have worked to break everything down and start reducing that food to something that can be processed, right? So I have absolutely started taking this, and boy, oh boy, have I noticed a difference in my digestive health. And I've literally been going 3 days, and I'm not super consistent because I'll forget. And if I eat out somewhere, I don't have my Terrazymes with me. I need to get a little container to take with me to have in my handbag, because when I take them with every meal, oh my God, I feel lighter, because I feel like everything that I've eaten has actually been digested and the waste actually gets removed from my body. So Terrazymes are amazing. Another really great tip with these Terrazymes is
take one before bed on an empty stomach, because they also help to detoxify you. So when you have remnants and things sitting in your body that are producing toxins, and things like when you're eating super processed foods, your body generally doesn't get rid of all of those things. So having one on an empty stomach before you go to bed is an amazing way to really clean you out overnight. So I can't speak highly enough about them, but I would absolutely suggest giving it a try, because these, I'm excited to see the results when I continue these. So I am doing the last 90 days of this year. I am committed to my lifelong vitality and my Terrazymes, and drinking my required water, half of my body weight in water every day, in ounces, and in ounces of water. But, you know, these are amazing as well. Now, for those of you who are thinking about the things that I've just said about that blend and go, sounds like it's going to cause havoc in your stomach and not result in nice things. Well, it actually also includes the dōTERRA Tummy Tamer blend. So it also includes peppermint, ginger root, and caraway seed. So you're not having that going on in your stomach. I like my little sound effect. I think that was quite adequate. But so Terrazymes, you guys, give them a go. Let me know what you think. I can't recommend them highly enough. It's something that I will be doing a lot of. Now, the last thing that, two last things that I want to talk about. From a couple of questions we had in our members group tonight, I want to talk about pet stuff that I talked about last week, and I want to reiterate a really simple recipe for if you've got pets that have owies, any types of owies, whether that's skins, cuts, gotten a dust up with the cat next door, whatever. A great recipe is lavender, frankincense, myrrh, and helichrysum, and some fractionated coconut oil in a spray bottle, and mix that up. Just equal 5 drops lavender, 5 drops frankincense, 2 drops myrrh, 2 drops helichrysum in a 60 ml spray bottle, and go to town with that. Shake before each use. Apply directly to the owie as often as needed. Avoid the eyes. Now, obviously, if you can stop your pet from licking it with like a soft donut thing around their neck, or God forbid the radar dish cone, it's going to have a greater and faster healing effect. But it is safe for them to lick these things, right? See what your dog, cat likes, whether they're going to hate it. Cats can be, as I said last week, cats can be temperamental about this kind of stuff. Dogs less so. They'll either take it or just move away from you, I found anyway. Be conscious also of the fact that if you have a really small dog, like the toy dogs and stuff like that, be really conscious of your dilutions. You need to treat them like they are 3-month-old babies, because that's the size of them, right? You can't give them an adult strength. You can't put the same strength of oils on a toy dog as I can on my 25 kilo Kelpie. Well, he's probably not 25 kilos, but he could be. He's pretty chunk these days. All right, so the other one that I wanted to talk about is a little roller blend that I am going to start busting out and using, is a cracked heels roller ball for my feet, because it's summer, y'all, and my heels are just gross. I work from home and I'm not in shoes a lot, so it's just really annoying as well. So our cracked heels blend in our 5 ml roller bottle, and I don't have one sitting here. I might, hang on a sec. So a 5 ml roller bottle is this big, this little sucker, like one of the ones that you get at our make and take classes. And in a 5 ml roller bottle, you want to put 3 drops of oregano, frankincense, lemon, and peppermint. 3 drops of each. In a 5 ml roller bottle, top it off with fractionated coconut oils, roll your heels. Boom, done. I'm going to be doing that bad boy. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. And who's got some questions? Are there any burning questions that anyone has? Like, I know we've gone pretty late so far. I don't have a giveaway this week because from our LRP bonus, no one actually qualifies. Yeah. Go on, Robyn, go on. All right. What am I going to give away? I'm going to give away a 5 ml bottle of red mandarin. And it is going to go to someone who didn't do a 200 PV promo. So they didn't get one of these this month. And the winner, I already know because I checked all of my orders before I got on here, my whole team. And the winner of this little bad boy here, this little 5 ml bottle of red mandarin, is Sharon Wright. Congratulations, Mrs. Wright. We love having you here, and we want to reward you with a 5 ml bottle of red mandarin. So congratulations. Oh, you like it, do you, Jeanette? Yeah, I like any of the mandarins, actually. I tend to prefer the green mandarin for some reason. Although when an actual mandarin is a little bit green, I won't touch that thing. So, yeah, that's a little bit odd. But, yeah, the mandarins are beautiful, and they're great for this time of year and when we're all sort of mourning the loss of mandarins, really. And mandarin season here in Far North Queensland. So congratulations to Sharon. School holidays, hang in there, people. Hang in there. We are almost 1 week down on school holidays. If you are off adventuring in this great wide world, these school holidays, have an amazing time. I'm so super jealous. I'm here working, and Dale's working, and we're juggling kids, and Ollie still has daycare, thank goodness. But yeah, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. If you aren't away enjoying various corners of the globe these school holidays, this Sunday we have our One Drop Essentials team workshop here at my house in Edge Hill. We hope you can join us. This workshop is designed for the members of our team and those people who don't already have a dōTERRA account. So if you're a complete newbie and you're like, man, I want to learn some stuff, come along, because we will run a class for newbies as well. And then for everyone else who's already in the team, bring your oils with you. We have accessories for sale. We have all of our recipes available for everyone to use. You can use your own oils to make things, or if there's a recipe that has things that you don't have, oils in it that you don't have, no worries. You can use our oils and simply pay $8. You get a bottle, you get the oils, you get a label on that sucker. So great value for money, great way to learn things. And so many people to talk to about oils that love their oils experience as well. Jenny, I will post that recipe in the photos once this video finishes uploading. I'll post all those recipes in there for you, mate. But it is oregano, frankincense, lemon, and peppermint. 3 drops of each in the bottle. So have an amazing Thursday night, everyone. Drop us some hearts and let me know if you are coming to workshop on Sunday. We would love to have you here. Let us know if you're bringing along a friend. Just remember, everyone in our team, when you come along, you get a free gift. This is my chance to spoil everyone in our team, and I'm so grateful for having you all in the team. But if you bring a friend with you as well, a new person to come and try oils, boom, you get another free gift. So come along. Let me know if you're bringing newbies. I can't wait to see you all. Have an amazing Thursday night, a top-notch Friday, and a cracker Saturday, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye, everyone.